What are those Osram doing out here?
Quick! Gotta scrap him before the scroungers get him.
That bristleback's charging right at them. I'm cauldron to know how to run.
For the scrap pile. Your help was timely, Nora.
Just get back to Chainscrape before you get yourselves killed.
Not with all this salvage lying about. Come on, crew. Back to it.
These machines have some good salvage. It's all ours.
There's the quarry Fearless mentioned.
Break those ass suckers! Oh, finally got help!
Possibly not much of a dent. One less machine.
Those ass spitters brought friends!
Looks like the Osram decided to put up a fight.
Finally got help!
like the Osram decided to put up a fight. Not much point to using acid here.
Finally got help!
Another one down.
Look out! We got a different machine out here!
Fire considered acid.
Going down!
One less machine. Another one down. One less machine. There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk. Over here, girl. I wanna thank you. I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Elvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in the dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going.
Thanks to you,
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Valley should be safe enough to travel. I'll go give Wadis the good news. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen. An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. I don't think that's right. I better keep looking. Looks like the building in the image might have been near a river. Maybe there used to be a bridge nearby? Looks like the building in the image might have been near a river. Maybe there used to be a bridge nearby? Focus lost the vista point image. I must have moved too far. think I'm back in range of the vista point. I could try to find where the image was taken. Okay, let's try this again. That building looks like it's in front of some sheer cliffs. I think I'm out of range at the vista point. I gotta try again. The signal's coming from that metal tower. I should take a closer look. It looks like the building in the image might have been near a river. Maybe there used to be a bridge nearby? I think I'm almost in the right spot. Ruins of a bridge. Maybe it's the same one from the image. I could try to line it up around here. Got it! Huh. Completing the image unlocked a data file. It looks like these vista points were made by... Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wilds. about to get loud. Hold still. Must be shut because of the bristlebacks. I should look for another entrance. Looks like this gate's shut too. There has to be one that's open. Hello? Anybody there? Nope. Gonna have to find another entrance.
Outlander approaching.
Is that the savior?
Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Dwarf's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
To be wild and free, huh? Anyone see where I put my drink?
I'm not seeing. I didn't do nothing. I don't know why.
Workbench is
My head's fuzzy.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
useful.
Tinkering with one hammer.
Now I just need to get buddies moving.
Let's elevate this Chloe's hero. Now we need
Yeah, wooing an Oseram woman with a poem sounds like a...
Oh, hey, I haven't seen you around before. I don't think.
So if an Oseram hammers metal in an empty forge,
You take it easy, okay?
We are on the same side here, Ulvund. The bristlebacks threaten us.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the Savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of Hughes.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Oseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Oseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. It shouldn't take more than a day. Or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it!
Yeah!
Woo!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barrenlight. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Outfits, armor.
Never fear, my...
About time that was in here.
Guess break time is over. Well, that depends on what you need a measuring stick for.
When do you think you could fix this lucky hammer of mine?
Shop just opened up, and I've got a backlog of orders, so wouldn't hold my breath.
Hey! You have got some serious weaponry there, don't you?
Still have your
You just gonna stand there?
working, rubbing him.
True. As interesting as that sounds.
I've heard of your My armor can help.
Sounds like a great idea.
I hope Corbin and the others are doing better than I am.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while as soon as their blast hit, tunnel I was in collapsed. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge?
Try telling Olvin that. Fire and spit.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman. The kind that knows how to deal with it, Olvin. He even blamed himself for my injury.
Sounds like a...
That's why we all put up with the... But if the whole mine becomes...
I could check in on your... The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errand vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the don't some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
He's giving me a bad time. Or did you miss that part?
Glory of man.
Where are they going in this rain?
Boredom. Nothing interesting.
Little too close to the west.
Armor. Is my trick.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
Boy, so you got a lucky hammer.
Left it
that
with
needs
the
fixing,
bristleback that
huh?
almost bit my arm off on the way in.
Yeah, got work to do.
I'll have you know, this here hammer got a scrapper off my back first gig out of the claim.
Ignoring again.
She'll hammer your head. You're behind, friend.
Hey, Milduff. Milduff. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my... And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you
I make meals. I'll try.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. So I got my... Some of these people had never tasted Anyway, next thing I knew, people...
Your last customer mentioned your cook. Where I'm headed, I could...
I would be happy to oblige.
But
my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook it. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to... Even if I already had the right ingredient. Unless you...
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat. And that'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might... Until I can have a new one. You'd likely find one in the scrounger pile. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars, assuming you're as much a hunter.
Thanks, Milduff.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around.
If you say so.
Already got enough wild meat. Just need to pick some bitter leaf and grab a metal panel from the scrounger pile.
Aloy. Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad, but we still got Olvin grading the gear. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall.
Shadow Carja refugees.
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred in, mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd but. Not that it matters to Talon. Maybe you could swing.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley, lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. Now, if only there was some way to smash them all together.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks, he's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get us. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the.
And people act.
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during.
Damn Carja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a... Besides, someone's gotta be a...
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one, but whatever side of the sun they're on, they don't seem to want for nothing except a place.
So they're just camped outside by a trail?
Don't rightly know. Should they ever wise up and if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's there.
So about Olvin.
Around here, everything's about...
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need... So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claim. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that that's why he's desperate for the Majesty.
This concession decree...
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber, no more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their... And since Olvind has a stake in all those claims, it would make it, not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugee.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rough.
This Talon guy might still be in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
No one wants to play strike. Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set. Sit. I'll give you something special if... All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get... Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so... We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece. When performing a machine's combat, this board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat, this means your machine can... Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what... That's about it for your turn, then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine... Gotta rotate that machine if you want to attack my piece. It's easy. Rotate your machine for me. Rotate that machine so it faces mine. Gotta rotate that machine if you want to attack my piece. Now let that machine happen. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked. Go ahead and move downward. You've already attacked a machine and moved, but if you, and by the look of your machine's health, but sometime overcharge your machine to... Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory point. Good news is, since you're the one at, which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points, that's why sometimes lose. Now, you'll notice you didn't get, that means, that wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack. You'd be surprised I know it saved my behind.
I'll try.
Oh, these are all my spare pieces. I want. It's a small set to be sure, but you might even fancy. They've got all kinds of, though they'll need the right material. Or you might know I've lost my fair share of pieces. Oh, no need to thank me. Now, if you, I could even teach.
Thanks.
Good luck. That's it for me. Okay, let's see. Your turn. My turn. Your move, Red. Just one piece left. That sure dampens the forge. Off the board it goes. Time to make my move. Board's all yours. Time to get serious. You're up, Red. Now that was a game, even if I lost. Here we go. Your move, Red. Come up. Board's all yours. You are on a roll. Well, that's done now. My turn. That's it for me. One less piece on the board. Come up. That was brutal. Just one piece left. Time to make my move. A single machine left? That ain't good. Ah, looks like I lost. This is gonna be fun. You're up, Red. Okay, let's see. Your turn. Knocked right off the board. Ah, off the board it goes. Whoa! Got me good. That was brutal. That's it for me. One less piece on the board. Oh, you hit that weak spot all right. Feeling daring, are we? Your move, Red. Oh, I thought I had that one. Let's do this. Time to get serious. Your turn. Time to make my move. You have to admit, that was impressive. You're up, Red. Well, that's done now. Knocked right off the board. Board's all yours. Hey, I like that piece where it was. Not that easy to get through my machine's armor, is it? I'm up. Well, that's done now. Board's all yours. Ah, off the board it goes. My turn. One less piece on the board. That was brutal. Oh, seriously? Okay, let's see. You're up, Red. Well, spark my forge. You have beaten me on every one of my boards. Now that deserves a prize, I say. Don't be a stranger. Oh, you want to play, Red? Oh, that's okay. We can always play later.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's over.
It's a weapon! Kill is the point.
Not even... Just stop.
Where are we? So, you...
Actually,
But you're just nuts! I am with a customer!
I'm not a customer.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider's...
Maybe.
Then you are in the right place at the right time.
How would you like to be the
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
Yet perfectly safe.
Are you two from around?
Nah, Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown...
Sounds like you had a...
Let's just say that opening... I imagine traveling...
So, she's your partner?
My apprentice. And there was an incident. Another incident.
Involving...
Boom!
And Dad's precious homebrew.
Huh. Tell me more about this.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunt. Effective? Yes. Basic? But coming out here made me remember it.
Whereas I
can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely...
boomsticks.
Why not both?
That... could work. There's one... Well, for starters, I'll need...
charger horns.
Yeah, that. Just be sure... But the real innovation, keep it to yourself.
There's a mean one east of here.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours.
You have a deal.
Almost ready to go?
How's the hunting and gathering?
Getting there.
What can I do for you?
I'll be on my way.
Don't be a stranger.
Hope to catch you soon.
faster if I find a charger to override.
Damn, they saw me.
Shoot off the horns. I have to try again.
It's falling!
Shoot off the horns before it goes down. Charger goes down, its horns break. I gotta try again. Scroungers. Natives said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles. Subsiding. scroungers. Mildev said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles. Through the scrap piles for a metal panel. No metal panel. Better check another scrap pile. This metal panel should work for Mildev. Now I just need to gather some bitter leaf. I'll save this for a dyer. I think I have everything I need for Mildev. Good thing, too. I could use a decent meal. Machine doesn't like fire. can't override that machine. But I could learn if there's a cauldron out here. I need to get off this thing and walk.
Hear about that traveling Osram troop? You're welcome, Outlander. We'll join them if it's ready. Whoa. What's wrong with your knee? Walk past toilet old truck and trip over in the Another!
Savior! Over here! Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, If you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him, and why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter...
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer. He took off and ran.
Good place to start looking.
If you learn the truth. And maybe then...
I was a big deal in the plane, and don't you deny it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Get around it. Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit. He was pushy, but I stood my ground.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see it.
Wow. Mildif, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. Your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
It might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out. And Mildif's cooking up.
Whoa! Someone's in a hurry.
Back for that free meal?
back. Oh, that's okay. We can always play later.
So, new to the dog?
You ever wonder? Worth it? Missing these moments?
You gotta move! Come on, you lot. Fight like you mean it.
It's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed him myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing. And it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now, shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way. I told you to vacate my blasted shop.
You look like you're itching for a fight, friend.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there. And not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight.
Who?
The Enduring. A legendary Tenakth fighter. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits and only the very best from the pits get to
So, to find the
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offered challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, so...
I might be.
That's what I like to...
Here to practice, friend. If you keep repeating the same attacks, your enemy will dodge them. Vary your attacks and combinations. Make yourself less predictable.
Not again.
Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind.
She took
Notice attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions. Choose your attacks to break their defense.
Don't you have somewhere better to be? Yeah!
Why do you like the sound of my voice?
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast their armor off. That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades. That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Your move.
Impressive attack.
You know?
Yield! I yield! Well fought, friend. Well fought.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Ooh. Serves me right for thinking I could go up against the savior of Meridian. Here, have this. A little something for the new champion.
Thank you, Hodurk.
Don't be a stranger now. Come back whenever you'd like to spar again.
I should go.
I'll be here if you want to...
What?
proper survey of the map. Here we go.
Acid could work against that machine. Boomer said that Fanghorn should be nearby. There's the Fanghorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib. Boomer. Now, to see about that weapon of theirs. Useful for making dyes. Water in my boots. Hope this tastes as good as it looks.
Welcome, Outlander.
Better leave this mount outside.
Someone's in a rush.
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Oh.
'Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
I know you see me.
What about a rope caster? But ropes don't explode.
I find where these machines are made, I might figure out. Said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley. Strange. Parts of it have been tampered with. Almost like an override. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up. Those people are under attack.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on things for change rate. Might as well call it quits.
Machines on their way. Get to safety. I'll handle the rest.
Go, Lakasha. I'll help Denora.
better check on the refugees.
Is it bad, Lukasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Are you sure about that?
We're no strangers to hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the Sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our Sun Priest returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of...
Chainscrape. Yes. We know of it. Savohar says it's not suitable for us.
Who?
Our Sun Priest. Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding light.
Okay, and where is this Savohar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he won't come down until the sun shows him the way to our new home. The fallen storm bird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
Until he returns. He will return. He must.
You're Shadow Karja, aren't you?
We are the Order.
The difference being...
When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled. Savohar saw our... When their rule ended, the long night ends. And so he named us the...
Why didn't you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We must walk in twilight.
Uh-huh. There's an Oseram in Chainscrape. Talon.
Yes. He made all...
That's all well, and sooner or later...
Savohar will come through.
You're out of...
We won't.
Well... Look at yourselves. Those machines nearly wiped you out. You're in danger here.
Our situation...
Let me...
But his...
At least let me...
Yes. Savohar's...
It rarely is.
Let the Nora pass.